Hello everyone, welcome to the reading for June 7th, 2020. I'm going to do another present reading today. It's just the present tense when it comes to the cards. I'm sorry for missing yesterday's reading. I had to put my kitty down and that's not I just need a day or so, but I'm sure you'll understand. Overwhelming energy lately. Maybe that's just me, but somehow I doubt it. So much happening. So much happening. All right, I'm going to stick to the present. Divide and conquer is my motto of the day. One thing at a time, one foot ahead of the other. Very Seven of Pentacles today. Already, that's what keeps flashing in my mind. So I'm going to say first card of the day, Seven of Pentacles. Doing the things that we need to do to grow better times in the future is the setup for better times. So with that said, it's all present for today, the 7th. Okay. Wow, a lot of emotions today. I'm trying to move this so it all fits in camera. There we go. So we have the Eight of Wands reversed, the Five of Pentacles, wow. Probably not an accident that I said that. It's very Five of Pentacles feeling as well. A lot of people feeling out in the cold, a lot of people feeling unheard. And we have the Five of Cups here. We have the Six of Cups reversed, the Two of Cups reversed, and the Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. I don't know exactly what to do with that. Let's do that. And then before I get into this reading, I'm going to draw one of these unknown, wild unknown archetypes. I'll get that right eventually. I really love these cards. If I haven't said so before, I love all my cards, but these are unique. Getting better at shuffling them too. Okay, this is for June 7th, 2020. Now, because this is a general reading, I want to remind everyone of a couple things. The first is that this energy that I'm pulling up for today, some people may experience the things that I read on a different day. That's just how life works. The other thing is there may be several things. There may be several ways that this energy, that this representation plays itself out in your life. So yeah, not any of those things is wrong. That's the great thing about the cards, is they kind of reveal to us things that are already happening. Okay, I'm gonna draw one of these here. Ooh, the Shapeshifter. That card has been coming out a lot. I'll start there. I'm going to read about the Shapeshifter. The Shapeshifter has a love of theater, games, and trickery. I'm getting chills as I read this. Its energy appears as one thing, only to reveal a more complex story below the surface. The Shapeshifter is within all of us to some degree. It is a side of ourselves that is slippery, non-committal, and experimental, and longs to dismiss the rules. We need its energy to adapt to the ever-changing landscape of our existence. When the Shapeshifter card appears, it's important to imagine you are looking at life through a kaleidoscope rather than a single focused lens. At any moment, the scene may shift, revealing a more enchanting vision than you imagined. Be wary, though, as the allure of the kaleidoscope can leave you exhausted and yearning for solid ground. Dancing long-term with the shapeshifter requires a central pillar of integrity that links us back to our center. Well, I would say that explains a lot of this need for the King of Pentacles here in times where, it's very difficult to know the truth. It's very difficult to know what's actually happening. This King of Pentacles is a very grounded, very deliberate energy. So this to me comes off as wisdom for today, for these times that we're in. And the shapeshifter to me describes the times that we're in. So, on to this reading. The Eight of Wands reversed to me says that there's about to be a bunch that comes at us. It also could be read as there's a bunch that came at us before. Once again, going to the shapeshifter, where the kaleidoscope keeps on turning and the visions that we see keep changing with different information, with different occurrences. Just a lot of overwhelm energy here. And this may imply that there's a bit of a pause in between shifts. We also have the Five of Cups here. This is a lot of mourning of what has been lost. Sometimes when you're in this stage of grief, it's difficult to see what remains, which here, usually it's depicted, Pamela Coleman Smith, who drew the Rider-Waite deck, included such beautiful symbolism in her work, and the way that she painted it was that there's 3 cups tipped over in the sand, and there's 2 left behind that you're not quite seeing. Well, that may be true, but this is the grief of loss here. This is that stage of grief where you're just that's all you can see, that's all in your mind. We have the Six of Cups here reversed, which is a remembrance of bad times. It's remembering the past as not being a beautiful place. And then here we have the Two of Cups reversed, which unfortunately to me sort of says that, not only have the Three of Cups, this is often referred to as the hidden Two of Cups, not only are we dealing with the grief of the past, of the things that have tipped over, but we may be feeling as though the things that we thought we still had in our corner are tipped over completely. A lot of loss. But here we have the Page of Cups, and I love seeing the Page of Cups here. This is new, loving energy coming our way. This is the space for something new. After a lot of destruction, after a lot of things have been torn down, that leaves space for new creative energy, for new loving energy. We need to have faith in change. Change is inevitable. It is the only constant. I forget which philosopher said that, but it is probably the only comforting thing that I can say right now in these extremely changeable, wild times that we're dealing with. On a personal level, being like this King of Pentacles, keeping our feet as solidly rooted to the ground as we can, keeping our head clear, making very tangible decisions, doing the things in front of us that need to be done. That is what I'm getting. It's easy to be scared of the shapeshifter energy. It is duplicitous. It is slippery. It is frightening. It is frightening to think that there are energies of people or whatever in the world that want to hurt us, that don't like us, that don't care about us. I was at a point in my 20s very poor, and I'm not exactly rich now, but I've been very fortunate and lucky. I've had those people around me who love me, help me so much, so tremendously. But a lesson that I learned at that time was twofold. Number one is the people with nothing who will pick you up and help you and make sure you're okay, because they know what it's like to not have. And that two, there are people in this world who want you to die, who do not want you to exist, especially if you're poor or if you're Black or if you're any one of these, prejudice things that they have against you, and that there are many people who find themselves removed enough from you to hate the concept of you and to wish you dead. That is terrifying to think of, but it's the truth. I don't know why I said all that, but on the other side of that, I like to focus on the people who do give a shit. And they may not have anything, but the love that they feel, the love that they show is worth more than gold, more than diamonds. It's worth more than anything. This Page of Cups, this loving, caring energy coming in, that's a very worthwhile focus. So with that, I'm going to conclude this reading. Keep it simple. Don't fear the shapeshifter. Do the work to grieve and move forward so that we can have this Page of Cups energy. We're all going to try to channel the King of Pentacles today and the days ahead of us. Good luck, everyone. Sending you all love.